Captain on duty, Bongrit is here. Hi everyone, welcome to Trade with Bongrit. My name is Bongrit Solomon. Yeah, it's another beautiful Monday morning. Happy new week to each and every one of you. Welcome to another beautiful, profitable new week. Yeah, what do we have today? Let's see what we should look out for on BTC this week. Okay, so don't forget this is our weekly time frame. We'll be doing a weekly review because last week weekly candle just closed early this morning, and we need to see what Bitcoin have for us for the new week, so that it will give you a clear head up on what to do this week. Okay, from 3 weeks ago we have been seeing green closure on the BTC, right? And I can assure you these closures are not these green closures are not really green. As I used to tell you, it's not every green that is green, and it's not every red that is red. So what do we have on BTC for the week? I've taken out time to show you the long-term plan of BTC for this year, towards the end of this year, right? I've told you that Bitcoin is practically trying to repeat what happened here, right? What happened here. So, and Bitcoin have succeeded in one, and then it's trying to build the second bottom before the main move. The main move, you might see the anticipating move everybody is looking for might come towards the end of the year, right? But before then, let's see what we have. Okay, let's first of all see the monthly candle. This monthly candle will be ending soon, which is in less than, today's 20th, less than 11 days, right? So let's see what we have here. Okay, so after this, a kind of relative bottom trying to form here, if this candle should close bullish like this, right? Though I made this I made this judgment from the beginning of the month, telling you that I want to see BTC here before I can give a damn shot, right? So now BTC is getting close to that place, which is around 67,400, right? So let's see what we have. So if you go down to, you can see Bitcoin is just building a relative double bottom here, which is, if this month should close bullish like this, then we expect next month to just pull a breath, then complete this pattern before we should look for a breakout by September and into October before the bullish run. That is the long-term projection I just gave to you, right? So let's go. If I should narrow down to weekly, look at what weekly is doing. Weekly is just trying to complete the second, see the first bottom, which is the first leg of monthly bottom. Now the second bottom, the second double bottom on the weekly is trying to form, which will align with the second leg of the double bottom on the monthly trying to form, if you understand what I showed you. Now see, as a day trader and as a scalper, what do you have to do? Anyway, before we go into that, in case you are watching the short clip of this video, please do well to use the link on this video, visit our YouTube channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can always have full access whenever we do analysis, which we usually do every morning on BTC, right? Giving you a head up on what you should look out for as a day trader and as a scalper, right? So let's go. So what do you need to know this week on BTC? Now, today is Monday. Monday is known for manipulation in the market. There is no doubt about that. So what are you expecting? Look at the situation of how Bitcoin traded yesterday, last week, just the past week, right? So this is a bullish hammer, if I should name this hammer. So what am I expecting this week? Don't forget, this is my weekly judgment line, right? Monthly judgment line, meaning that I'm expecting BTC to come and trade around this zone, right? Now looking at it now on the weekly, there's a weekly rejection at that zone, right? I'll show you my bias on BTC today and into this week. So here is the rejection on that my judgment line, right? So what am I expecting? If you watch, BTC just started movement about some hours ago. The first 4 hours of the Asian market just finished. The first 4 hours just closed. We'll see how it went when we get to the daily and the 4 hours time frame, right? So what am I expecting this week? I'm expecting this week to just take the high of last week, possibly trade mid-range of this what do you call it, of this zone, and then fall down, because BTC needs to come and complete this pattern here. There's nothing anybody want to tell about it. BTC is coming back to complete this pattern. It cannot continue like that. No, BTC doesn't move that way. So this is what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting BTC to take this high because there is a lot of liquidity here. People have short this market since last week, and all their stop losses are here and above here. So BTC will manipulate today to clear liquidity here before the down. So we are likely to see a bearish week this week. But you know what we do. You know our slogan here. We always do everything on confirmation. Now let's go to the daily and see what the daily is saying. This is where we pay more attention. We have understand what is happening on the monthly, right? Now we have getting the picture of what we expect on the weekly for this week, right? Then look at the daily. Now if you watch what the daily have been doing for the past days now, you see that Bitcoin, this is a very strong resistance zone, right? This is a very strong resistance zone. So for this resistance to be respected, that liquidity I told you that BTC need to clear on the weekly is still valid, right? Take this liquidity, right? This engineered liquidity here, take it, trade at least mid-range or 25% of this zone, then give me a reason to sell. I will sell from here, and then we'll crash down to come and complete. Now this crashing down will happen because of this, right? Because of this the first double bottom of the monthly, of the week, of the daily. It have to come and repeat the same thing that happened here, right? Before we see it, this thing repeating this same thing here will give a completion of the weekly double bottom, and it will align with the monthly second leg of the bottom. I'm just giving you guys a picture of what you expect this month and into next month, and on a long term towards the end of the year. This is the plan of BTC. I told you when we enter this zone, I told you that we are going to spend months here, a couple of months here. That was about 3 months ago. I told you that we are going to spend a couple of months here because this pattern needs to be completed before we go anywhere, right? The only thing you should be advocating for is for the fact that Bitcoin should not take this low. You see this low of 58k. If Bitcoin take this low, we are going back to 47, 45k region, right? So have it at the back of your mind. But before then, let's just face what we are having on the screen right now, right? So let's go. Now look at the first 4 hours of the Asian market. Let's see how it closes, right? You can see it, yeah, almost trying to form the whole what? Almost trying to form a double top on the 4 hours, right? So for me, if by London opening I didn't see this manipulation I'm expecting here, I'll take a shot from here, right? So enough of explanation anyway. Do well to subscribe to our channels, join our Telegram channel, link on the bio or below this video. Join our Telegram channel. We will be live today 11 a.m. West African time on our Telegram channel, so that we'll see what Bitcoin have for us by that time, and then we'll trade into the New York session. Okay, so thank you very much. I believe so much I have been able to simplify the chart for the week for you, for the day, and possibly for a scalper like you, right? I remain my humble self, Bongre Solomon, and don't forget that Bongre is out. I will see you guys again in our daily analysis tomorrow. Bye for now.